March 13, 1881, Czar Alexander II is assassinated in St. Petersburg. But who carried out the assassination? And how did his death change Russia? Alexander II assumed the Russian throne in 1855 at age 36. He was a more liberal and reform-minded leader than his oppressive predecessor. He ended the unpopular Cantonist system of military conscription. He abolished serfdom, granting freedom to millions. He expanded railroads and made judicial reforms. Life for most Jews in the empire improved during his reign. But a terrorist group called the People's Will had formed in Russia in 1879. It sought to overthrow the czarist government through a peasant revolt. Members murdered officials and made repeated attempts to assassinate the Tsar. On March 13, 1881, the People's Will succeeded by throwing a bomb at Alexander II's carriage in St. Petersburg. His 36-year-old son, Alexander III, became Tsar. He undid many of his father's reforms. The assassins were arrested and hanged. The People's Will was a precursor to Vladimir Lenin and the Russian Revolution of 1917. Here are other events that happened today in history. In 1781, German-born English astronomer William Herschel discovers Uranus, the seventh planet. In 1930, Lowell Observatory in Flagstaff, Arizona announces the discovery of Pluto, the ninth planet. In 1947, It's a Wonderful Life receives the Oscar for technical achievement for its falling snow effects. In 1986, Microsoft sells its first public stock shares at the price of $21 per share. In 2004, at the Met in New York, 68-year-old Italian tenor Pavarotti performs his last opera. In 2013, Cardinal Jorge Bergoglio of Argentina is elected Pope and takes the name Francis. In 2020, Breonna Taylor is shot and killed by police in her Louisville apartment in a botched raid. And now it's time for our Today in History quiz. Which U.S. president's grave is marked by an eternal flame? Franklin D. Roosevelt's? Abraham Lincoln's? Dwight D. Eisenhower's? Or John F. Kennedy's? Liked learning about Alexander II's assassination? Then you'll enjoy this one about the Kennedy assassination. Tap the screen to keep the story going on Today in History.